Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Citadel. We're back again for the second part of today. We are now playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah, so that's the thing. This will be taking the place of Encased. I will start interspersing some other games in here from time to time. From what I can tell, if I play just one or the other for too long, I'm gonna go insane again. I was rushing a little hard at the end of Encased to get it done, harder than I probably should have. So hopefully we can avoid that with Pathfinder. Um, Things to keep in mind with me playing Pathfinder. I am a role player. I play Dungeons and Dragons. I play Savage Worlds. I play Fate, and I play Pathfinder. I even have my Pathfinder first edition, or the last edition, not the newest edition at least. I don't know if it's first. Player's handbook open next to me to help with character creation. So, um, I do have some experience in this. I am a story player. My characters aren't going to be set up to be the strongest, most powerful badasses there are. Um, they're going to tell a story. They're going to be part of a story. They're going to be cool. They're going to be unique. Excuse me. So I ask that you be understanding, and if it's frustrating that I'm not, if it's frustrating that I'm not doing, the power gaming or whatever you want to call it, um, that's where I come from. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I want to have fun with it. I want to try something different and interesting. I don't necessarily want to just find someone else's path that's, will wipe the floor with people and then choose it. So, that's what I have to say. So without further ado, we are starting on our grand adventure in Pathfinder. Hello, Bearman. Welcome back to the second part. New game. You just watched a video? Sounds good. We're going to go with the main story. Difficulty. What do we want to do for difficulty? Critical hits weak. Damage bonus is not multiplied on critical hits suffered by your party. See full damage from critical hits. So this is normal mode. Game is over. If a companion dies, you can resurrect them with Raise Dead or similar spell. Excuse me. An extremely expensive service, unavailable to most adventurers. You watched a video and played VR at the same time. If you point the gun straight at your face, you see YouTube or Twitch. Interesting. Daring. What's the difference between these? Number of enemies is a 1.8. So this is damage to the party. Death's Door. Dead companions rise after combat. Remove negative effects on rest. Okay. unfair. Chooses difficulty is not recommended for players not familiar with the Pathfinder system, as well as its implementation in this game. Yeah, I'm not interested. Not recommended for players not familiar with the Pathfinder system. Your character suffers full damage from enemies and traps. There are more enemies than usual. They have standard power and inflict the usual damage on critical hits. Your characters will die after suffering a deadly injury. If your main character dies, the game is over. If a companion dies, you can resurrect them with Raise Dead or a similar spell. There's unfamiliar with. Okay. So I think I am going to go with normal. Alright, so what's off here? Dead companions rise after combat, I'm fine with that. Remove negative effects on rest. That makes sense too, it's more like the game that way. Damage to the party is slightly reduced. Additional enemy behaviors, what does that mean? Enable this option to allow some enemies to use additional abilities and spells. Speed depends on the weight you're carrying. Toggle the encumbrance effect. The background blood on the difficulty selector looks like a map of Russia. I guess I could see that. Though I think it's more like a Rorschach test, and you've just shown something about the way you think and see the world. Enable character retrain. I like the ability to retrain. Show tutorial. Immersive mode? This mode disables almost all interface hints in combat, lines of attack, current enemy actions, cooldown timers. It shows your character's actions and enemies' health bars. Ugh. Last Aslanti mode. Only one save slot is available in this mode. Okay. Only skill users receive skill check experience. No, spread it around. Only active companions. I like spreading it around as well. Crusade auto mode. In this mode, the strategic management of the crusade continues without the player's involvement. Once active, this mode cannot be deactivated. It has no effect on the main story, but some side quests associated with the crusade might become impossible to complete. Excuse me. The defeat of the Crusaded army becomes impossible. Demon forts blocking access to the captured regions will be liberated in stages. Gotta stop for a moment. There is a caravan approaching the border trench line. Stop watching for a moment. Good luck with your caravan. I think we're gonna go normal. Crusader management difficulty, standard. Story difficulty multiplies by 3 the amount of resources gained and the number of recruits available for hire. Casual 2, Crusader management difficulty does not affect the overall game difficulty. weather effects, light. This option determines the severity of penalties and how much damage members of your party will receive in storm weather. I like leaving that on the lower end. Do I leave auto level up or do I shut it off? Well, I can leave it on for now, and when I get to that point, I can decide. Because I know that you can change stuff. Well, I'll just leave it for now. You're playing a multiplayer game? Cool. So they may be real players or NPCs. That does make things interesting. Come on, computer. Thank you. So there are some pre-made characters. Melee combat. What are you? Half elf. Female. Orid? Female. Fighter, male. Rix. Human. You're a gnome. Little person. Tiefling. Oh, I like the tail. And another human. I'm gonna do custom character. Portrait. There's a wizened gentleman. There's not good. Ooh, I like that. I mean, I guess we can come back and choose the portrait after we've designed our character. He's got a nice beard. Some sort of dwarven matriarch? That doesn't look happy. Gnome? Probably a halfling, actually. Oh, I recognize her from the game itself. I think this guy's from the game itself, too. Yeah, because you're not going to do anything to me. Hey, it's Van Helsing! Anyway. Caesar. The red eyes are a little terrifying. Oh, bags of money. Looked kind of like a doll to me for a second there. Alright, we'll go with him for now. Choose a class. A wolf girl? I guess, yeah. I really wasn't paying that close attention, actually. Wolf or fox? Might be fox. That's a tiefling. Anyway. We'll go with him for now. Now we gotta choose a class. So there are overarching classes, and then there are subclasses. You would pick the white one, but you're not me. Fair enough. I'm just picking a portrait for now until once I get to race, and once I figure out what class and race I am, that'll determine when I come back to and what my portrait looks like to a certain extent. Though I doubt I'll be a beastman, which probably means that those beastmen, or whatever that race is called. Azimir? No, Azimir are angels. Kitsune? Kitsune. Yeah, Kitsunes are the fox people. Is there a trader class? Alchemist. Versatile, homemade potions, elixirs, arcanists, arcane magic, barbarian, bard, blood ranger, berserkers who succumb to rage to increase their power in melee fights. I thought that was a barbarian. Doesn't barbarian have the berserker? Beastkin berserker. Mad dog. Kitsune preview looks like a traveling trader. Yeah, that does. The alchemist. What does the bard look like? Yeah, that's a bard. Name you Dandelion. Cavalier. Oh, I like the shoulder armor. That's nice. Knight of the Wall. Cleric. I'm not a religious enough person for cleric. Druid. It's like a cleric, only nature. Defender of the true world. Fighter. Mutation warrior? I've only ever played with the space settings in Pathfinder, so I've never seen some of these. Oops. While most fighters rely on physical fitness and rigorous training to achieve martial superiority, a few prefer to create and imbibe dangerous concoctions that transform them into fearsome creatures. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Hunter is an archer. Inquisitor. Black leathers, yeah. Tail clips through everything. Judge. Travelers weren't friendly. Shot my boy to death. Wow. That's too bad. Sanctified Slayer. Kinesthetics. These are monks, aren't they? Master of the Elements. Oh. Oh, here's monk. Magus. Arcane spellcaster fights with a weapon in one hand, spells in the other. Monk, martial artist. Oh yeah. I like how the tail flops in the breeze. Zen archer, student of stone. Or red. Alright. Oracle. Purifier, Azamir, yep. What is... Divine spellcaster who have access to powerful divine magic. Heal or empower. Paladin. The longest campaign I ever played in the Pathfinder set, in a Pathfinder rulebook based world, was a paladin. A half-elf paladin. Ranger. Your general bowman. Strider. Rogue. Your assassin type. Thug. Knife master. Master of all. Half-elf is required. Interesting. Shaman. This has got to be orc. Half-orc, yep. Ooh, I like the arm bracers. Stuff on the belt's kind of cool, too. Scald? What are scalds? Fighters, powering allies. Slayer. While melee and ranged combat, their main role is dealing large amounts of damage to enemies, however their defense is rather weak. So Slayer is an apt name. I kind of like the look of them, but they're dex. I assume they're dex-based combat. Star can learn, blah 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 blah. Intimidator? Human, huh? Sorcerer. So sorcerers are like your inbred magic. Yeah, it's a Katsudon. Katsudon. Cross-blooded. War priest. Cold weapons and vast array of. Oh, so like your Knights Templar. Well, at least you managed to get some food out of there, some supplies out of the deal. Cult leader. I could be a cult leader. Witch. I assume you have to be female to be a witch. Can also heal. Interesting. Hex and heals. Wizard. So wizards are your jack of all trades. Lots of... What does the witch's outfit look like? Oh, very shamanistic. The wizard, you get a lot of spells, but it's a learning-based magic system. You get a lot of spells, but you don't use them. You don't get as many uses of them. Chronomancer? Magic with power, blah blah blah, power, blah 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 blah. Unique necromancy spells, interesting. And then these are like additional skills, things that you unlock later on. Things that you can't, like here, Eldritch Knight. Ability to cast spells at level 3. No class does that at level 1. Martial weapon proficiency. Eldritch Knight blends the abilities of a fighter class and a spellcaster. I believe it even has a bonus ability. Diverse training. Knight adds all his levels of any levels. Adds his level to any levels of fighter he may have for the purpose of meeting the prerequisites for feats. He also adds to the spellcasting class for the purpose. So, spellcasting class. Arcane, Sorcerer, Wizard, Diviner, Druid, Inquisitor. So you got a military rifle, a musket, 2 muskets, and a musket pistol. It's not a bad haul for weaponry. I'm tempted to go on the sorcery route. I like the cross-blooded. Adds another blood type. You would not support this, Bearman? You would not support this decision to be a sorcerer? Or are you talking about something else in your game? Heavenly powers. Sage. Generations. Blah, blah, blah. You would not choose sorcerer? It is a little bit of a harder class to play. Why don't you like sorcerer? Whoops, I bumped my mouse. Warrior of Light. You don't know, but you don't like it. Okay. See, my thought was I could go sorcerer, cross-blooded, which gives me 2 bloodlines and most everything else that sorcerer gives me. I don't have the books for cross-blooded, but as far as I can tell, it does nothing else, really. Get a few levels in that, and then pick up a few levels in fighter, and then become an Eldritch Knight in order to blend the combat and magic together. Well, go for it. All right, I will go for it then. Nine-tail heir. Yeah, I'm gonna go cross-blooded. Sorcerer, cross-blooded. Because then I can pick up the combat stuff later. The other thing too is one of the things that was frustrating me a little bit about Encased was I reached the point where all I could do was throw grenades in order to have an effect on the world around me in large areas. There weren't a lot of weapons that did area of effect damage. Or I never found them. If you die, it's a funeral I won't be a part of unless you're a Ketsudan, and I can't say no. Well, we'll see. I don't think I'm going to be a Ketsudan. So we got human, elf, dwarf, gnome, halfling, half-elf, half-orc, Ozamir, which I believe are angel people, tiefling, which are demon people, elementals, so Oreds, Dathomir, vampires, yeah. half-living children of vampires birthed by human females. Huh. And then the Quetzalcoatl, which are the fox people. You get an extra feat, and you get skilled. Additional skill rank at first level, and one additional rank whenever they gain a level. Elven weapon familiarity, that's always nice. Elven immunities, saving throw bonuses. Elven magic. So sorcerers are, I believe, a charisma-based race, or class. Another recruit. Sounds good. Keen senses. Dwarves, elves, gnomes, half-elves, and half-orcs. +2 racial bonus. What do you get? You get a -2 to your charisma. Slow and steady. Excuse me while I chew my ice cube. Dwarves are slower. Stability. Racial bonus in combat maneuver defense. That's always nice. Hardy. Saving throws against poison, spells, and spell-like abilities. Defensive training giants. Dwarves and gnomes gain a +4 dodge bonus to AC against monsters of the giant subtype. Hatred. Dwarves get a +1 racial bonus on attack rolls against humanoid creatures of the orc and goblinoid subtype. Keen senses. Dwarven weapon family. Racial heritage. Woo! Your guy came back. Congratulations. Gnome. I'm not a gnome guy. Hatred of reptilian humanoids. Halfling. I mean, sure-footed. Halfling luck. Half-elf. That's the charisma, right? No, that's not it. Halflings, gnomes. Huh. I thought half-elves had a bonus. He's asking you why you're pointing a gun into your face. Dude, I'm watching a stream. Whatever works for you. So I'd have to go with one of the short races to get that charisma bonus. Do I want to just do dwarf to be really out of it? I mean, dwarf is my spirit animal. Spirit race? Spirit race. Undead resistance. Dathomir heritage. What does that do? Alternatives, blah blah blah, breeds of vampires. Oh, player may choose one of the following heritage. Dathomir has a sub race that has a charisma bonus. Oh, okay, that would make sense. It is vampires. I'd assume Aasimar would have that as well. I was a little surprised elves don't have a charisma bonus. Or half-elves. But then that could be, what, 50 that I'm thinking? Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. I kind of want to also just break stereotype and go with a dwarf with his -2 charisma as a sorcerer. Though I should say the goal with the class is to eventually do Eldritch Knight, which then the dwarf would be a lot better with the combat abilities. I've, when I played Pathfinder like myself in real life, outside of the games, I only had the common rulebook, so we only had the standard stuff. So I'm not used to seeing like the Aasimar and the Dathomir and stuff. It's kind of different. It's kind of nice. It also adds to much more decision paralysis issues. Do a furry. I don't really want to do a furry though. I like the tail though. The tail is good. Agile? What does Agile do? Mobility checks, okay. Change. Katsudon can assume the appearance of a specific single human form of the same sex. Interesting. Cannot use their bite attack. Change shape is a standard action. Interesting. You can change into a dwarf as well, you believe? Interesting. We might have to do the fox folk. Fine, we'll do a furry. Ketsune, or fox folk, are vulpine shapeshifters, known for their love of both trickery and art. Ketsune possess two forms, that of an attractive human, or of slender build, with slant eyes, and their true form of an anthropomorphic fox. Despite an irrepressible penchant for deception, they prize loyalty and make true companions. They delight in the arts, particularly riddles and storytelling, and settle in ancestral clans, taking their wisdom from both the living and spirits. We want a male. Well, since we're going with the Katsudon, we should probably... I'm going to use her. So now we got to pick our Katsudon heritage. Katsune heritage. Keen Katsune are notoriously clever. Minus to strength. Oh, there's a charisma based. Minus to strength. Plus dex. But this would be good for... What is the base? King Katsune, or just straight up Katsune. That would be a good pick for being... Brain work, damn it. Being a sorcerer. That's the word I'm looking for. Background. Craftsman Noble Nun. Okay. Oblite? Oh, service to a temple. Okay. Regional. Okay. Scholar. Street urchin, wanderer, or warrior. Craftsman. Farmhand. Lumberjack. Miner. Smith. There's no artist. No, theater. Courtier, I guess that is theater. Emissary or leader. Buckler proficiency. Weapon proficiency, rapier. Rapier would go good with the dex-based, because it's a finesse weapon, I'm pretty sure. And that I could then use when I go into Eldritch Knight, if I choose to go that route. Unique subclass, the Nine-Tail Heir. Can't remember if it's a sorcerer or witch. It is a sorcerer. The Nine-Tail Heir. I was thinking about doing Cross-Blooded. What do I lose here? Nine-Tail Heir. What does this do? Bloodline is unusual. Alright, so the Nine-Tail Heir chooses a sorcerer's bloodline as usual, but she will not learn additional spells derived from her bloodline. At 7th level and every 6 levels thereafter, a Nine-Tailed Heir receives 1 bonus feat, chosen from a list specific to each bloodline. The Nine-Tailed Heir must meet the prerequisites for the bonus feat. Magic Tail is a bonus feat. Sorcerer gains 1 additional daily use of the lowest level magical tail ability not already affected by this effect. Bloodline feat. So do I go with a Nine-Tailed Heir, which I've never played, or do I go with the Cross-Blooded? Is there a reason not to go with a straight-up sorcerer, too? Wouldn't you want to pick, like, Cross-Blooded over straight-up sorcerer just anyway? Move bloodline archetype. Sorcerer proficiency. Simple weapon proficiencies. Decisions. This is what I'm not good at, damn it. Anyone have any suggestions between Cross-Blooded and Nine-Tailed Heir? What they'd prefer? Persuasion, Arcane Knowledge, use Magic Device. Persuasion, Arcane Knowledge, use Magic Device. Reflex Will. If you've got a suggestion, just type it in the chat. I'm not going to set up a poll just for this. Also, I don't really know how to. I did want to do Cross-Blooded to begin with. That's what I was planning on doing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what I need to do. I'm curious what these tail archetypes are. Bonus feat. I know what a feat is. Probably go with the Cross-Blooded. Sounds less complicated. Yeah, it does. And I've never actually played a sorcerer before. Take a peek into it. You mean like go a little further into the creation of the character and see what it does? Illusion-based spells? I'm not an illusionist. Nine-Tails. Harsh Mystic Powers. Details? Does this button do what I want it to do? This button does what I want it to do. No, not really. It sorta does, but not really. Reflex is low, casting spontaneous versus cross-blooded. So you get a lot more stuff. Magic Tail. Gains Magic Tails a bonus feat. Already has 9 tails. Each additional time the feat is taken, the sorcerer gains 1 additional daily use. Interesting. Right click on Bloodline Feats to get an expand of the list. Bloodline Feats, Bloodline Feats, Bloodline Feats. 9 tails. Bloodline Feats. Oh, here we go. Possible selections. Abyssal. Okay, so these... Nine Tails Air. Bloodline, blah, 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 blah. So will this... Why won't... Bonus feats, Draconic Bloodline. Does it tell me... No, it doesn't... That's not telling me either. So it doesn't really seem to get the list of the feats. Bloodline, remove architects, add architect. Spells. Bonus actions, feats, magic tail. Bloodline feats selection. That doesn't tell me. Do I have to actually go through each individual feat to find the ones that are just for him? Bloodline feat selection. See you in a little bit, Bearman. Well, it looks like Nine-Tailed Air is a very complicated thing to do, so I'm just going to go with Cross-Blooded, because I don't know quite what I'm doing with Sorcerers entirely. So we'll just go with that. Though it is the Nine-Tailed, it is the... I realize that fewer than one constituent in every 1,000 has this potential. Huh. +2 to will and reflex. +2 to will. I don't know, I like cross-blooded too because it allows me to pick and choose a bunch of different really interesting bloodlines. But then there is the Nine-Tailed Fox thing. Wasn't Ninetales a Pokemon card way back when? If I go to feats... No, that's my character. Background selected, I don't have any. Ah, the good old days when Pokemon was everything. Alright, so this removes... Sorcerer learns additional spells derived from their bloodline. These spells are... So this I don't get. This I get. Not learn additional spells derived from their bloodline. At 7th level and every 6th level thereafter, a nine-tailed heir receives bonus feat, chosen from a list of specific to each bloodline. The nine-tailed heir must meet the prerequisites for the bonus feat. Think you should do cross-blooded? Alright, we'll do cross-blooded. It's easier then. Thank you for the help. We got that done, so that's good. And we've picked the normal Katsun. Alright, we were looking at this now. Nun, Acolyte, Healer, Martial Discipline, Unarmed Strike, Regional. This is going to be a list. Scholar, Historian, Wanderer, Daredevil? Shackles, Corsair, Warrior, Peasant? Okay. Scholar versus a regular Scholar. Divine Natural. Oh, okay. Natural has... Wow. Boy, if you want a list within a list within a list. Street Urchin. I guess Acrobat might fit the Tricks mobility, yeah. Hunter, Hermit, Nomad, Gladiator, Mercenary, Guard, or Bounty Hunter. Pickpocket is good. Adds to trickery and stealth. Weapon proficiency and armor. Bonus. -1 to check penalty. Reduce armor proficiency. I'm not a stealth guy, though. I'm more like, here's your fireball in your face. Have fun. What is... I'm just curious what these... Oh, these are just armor proficiencies? I mean, the other thing, too, is... But initiative... Oh, initiative is a good point. Pickpocket. Bonus +2 to initiative rolls. Skill class, weapon proficiency or armor proficiency granted by the selected background for her class during character creation. Then the corresponding bonus for the background change to a competence of +1, blah blah blah. Yata yata, yata yata. Does anyone else give that plus to the initiative? On Sorcerer, yeah. That is true. Noble, do any of these give a bonus to... I mean, one thought is to multi-class into an Arcane Knight eventually. Pickpocket is the only one? Okay. Which might be where to pick up like Emissary or Courtier, but... Trickery, Persuasion. Ooh, I like Persuasion. Weapon proficiency or armor bonuses. Has its class. Skill. I like buttering people up, but, you know, that initiative bonus does sound kind of nice. We'll go with Pickpocket. Alright. So we want our Charisma up, for sure. If I go the Arcane Fighter route, I'm going to want Strength or Dex, one of the two. Dex is... mean, I like being the tin can that can't get hurt. But maybe it's time to set up a character that's athletics built and not designed to get hit at all. Rather than flat-footed AC. Con is hit points. Int is knowledge is the number of skill points gained each level. So int is a good thing to have. Whiz. Saving throws. This has to do with how much I can carry too, doesn't it? Maximum weight your character can carry. I'm at least going to remove the -0 from him. We want the con. Arcane, sorcerer, yeah. Fortitude, reflex, knowledge is saving throws. I mean, dexterity is a good thing. I might as well keep adding to it. You want to do 5 Source, 1 Monk, 4 Dragon Disciple, and 10 Eldritch Knight then. I've found Hell Knight to be an interesting class lore-wise. Interesting. I'll keep those both in mind. Thank you guys very much. Monk would be Dragon Disciple. Oh, Warhammer 40k George Knights. I don't know a lot about the Warhammer or the 40k universe. I know enough to know it's enormous and find it very fascinating. But beyond that, not much. Oh, Grey Knights. Yep. Okay, so they fall. Oh, interesting, interesting. Now you've piqued my curiosity. Well, I gotta look at these Hell Knights. I know it's a Hell Knight. Signifies the spellcasting arm of the Hell Knights Order. They serve as faceless enforcers of order and use their magic powers to relentlessly root out and punish criminals to the letter of the law. They wear masks, often featureless, to mark themselves as impersonal agents of order, unswayed by empathy, detached from emotion, and dedicated to passing impartial judgment upon all lawbreakers. A signifier's distinctive mask is a symbol of his devotion to the precepts of law and accepting justice, and it serves as a focus for several of his signifier powers. Traditionally, signifiers are arcane or divine spellcasters. Interesting. That does sound, from what I know of Grey Knights, to be Grey Knights. Cross-blooded. Background. I gotta reselect you now. Street Urchin. Pickpocket. And our points are still allocated. Da-dum. Int gives me skill points, right? Or does Wiz give me skill points? Intelligence score, blah, 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 blah. Determines how well your character learns and reasons. Saving throws, perception. Oh, perception would be a good one to pick up then. Faith is our shield. Heretics must die. We are the law incarnate. Yep. That is exactly what I read with Hell Knights. See, and that's not what I got by looking at the name of them. You see Hell Knight and you think, so probably Tiefling, Knights from Hell, Lawful Evil, maybe. No, they are the knights that fight against Hell. Heretics must burn. That could be fun. Get some sound bites from Warhammer 40k Space Marines, and just hit the button every once in a while, right before like slashing them with an almighty sword. That could be fun. No, they are from Hell? Oh, interesting. Are they? Hell is all about order. Oh, that's right. That's right. Hell isn't. That's the difference between demons and devils too, isn't it? One's chaotic, the other one's lawful. Abyssal is chaos. Okay. Interesting. And this is the abyssal rift we're working with here, isn't it? This is the chaos rift and the forces of chaos that we're dealing with. I know very little about the actual world of Pathfinder. I've used the game system before in playing, but I've never actually gamed in a Pathfinder world. And I have Kingmaker, the video game, but I played that for like 10 minutes and never got very far. So, thank you guys for all your help and encouragement and ideas and thoughts and stuff. Hell Knight's the necessary evil. Fair enough. Yeah, you want me to put more points into Charisma. I've already got a bunch. Yeah, I can't. Kingmaker was your starter. Nice. I was always part of gaming groups where the DMs had their own ideas, so we used systems like Pathfinder or Savage Worlds or Fate or D&D, and then they just applied them. More strength or more dex, yeah. I kind of like that spread. 18, 16, 12, because I won't have much in the way of armor. I don't need to focus on it. Not the smartest tool in the shed, but it works. So, skills. Perception is a good one. Persuasion and perception are both good. Oh, I only got 2 points to work with. Arcana? Yeah, I was thinking maybe Arcana. I'm not much of stealth trickery. It's just not who I am. But Arcana's a good one. You need that for Eldritch Knight. Okay. And then I believe too, because this is my first level, I get +3 when I allocate a point to it. And from here on out, it doesn't matter whether it's the a class skill or not, I don't get +3 to it. If I'm correct. I could be wrong about that. Feet. Let's look at our feet. Point blank shot, spell focus. Choose a school of magic. Alertness. Allied caster. In the aid of an ally, you are blah blah blah. Armor proficiency. Well, I mean, armor proficiency is a nice thing for Eldritch Knight, but I can pick that up later too. I also don't need it. Brew potions. Combat casting. Or distracted +4 on concentration checks. That might be the way to go. Combat reflexes. Seize the momentum. Blah, blah, blah. Deft hands. Extractive Dispel. When you successfully make a targeted dispel check against an opponent, or be stunned. Interesting. Choose a school of magic. Burn with holy fire. Elemental focus. I mean, we could do elemental fire. Spells of a certain element are more difficult to resist. Choose one energy type, +1 to difficulty class for all saving throws against spells that deal damage of that energy type. Fortitude checks. Improved. Oh, I could do improved initiative. That'd get me to go first. Take spell evocation. There's an idea. Spell focus. And then, yeah, evocation. Which would be your combat spells. Add +1 difficulty class for all saving throws. You can gain this feat multiple times. Alrighty. So next, we go with Bloodline. What are our options? Oh, wow. They're Fey. Wow. Infernal. How do you get an Oh, Dathomires have undead bloodlines, don't they, technically? Serpentine? Ancient serpent race that ruled when the world was young. Interesting. Silver dragon, gold dragon, elemental air, blue, black. Colored dragons are evil. Metal dragons are good, if I'm correct. What does say like silver do? I mean, I know that it's grow claws, blah blah blah. Improved in bonus feats of the draconic bloodline. Give me improved brain work. Initiative. Great fortitude. That could be nice. Does it matter? I mean, I know gold is fire and silver is ice. Dracon resistance. Holding themselves to chivalrous code to help the weak, defeat evil, and behave in an honorable manner. Virtue. Revere their gold cousins as agents of divine force. Of a gold and black dragon? What does black do? Swamps and marshes, black dragons are the undisputed masters of their domain. Dwell, blah 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 blah. Are black dragons fire-based as well? No, red dragons. What are fire? What are black? Are they necrotic? The min-max choice would be dragon and arcana. What does your family skilled with Eldritch Art? Abyssal? Wow, I didn't even know there was an abyssal. Your relatives are accomplished wizards. Your power developed without the need for study or practice. Blah 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 blah. Arcane bond. Object or creature. Ooh. That could be fun. Combat Casting Adept. That's a nice little ability to pick up too. Do they have mithril dragons in this world? Apparently not one that I can have as an ancestor. Oh, acid base. Magic missile. I use magic missile on the darkness. I can be so nerdy. It's so much fun. Doesn't have the following features. Well, why don't we do... Well, hey, we're going to go Holy Fire, so why don't we do the Gold Dragon Bloodline, and... Oh, we get to choose. Greater Spell Focus. Spell Focus. Elemental Focus. Choose a school of magic to which you have the ability to spell focus feats. So that's... Oh, so we could... Greater Evocation. With a bonus special, you can gain this feat multiple times, blah, 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 blah. Or, well, meta magic doesn't make any sense to pick that up because I can't use it until other levels because it raises the, level of the spell. Spell specialization. Spell penetration. Your spells break through spell resistance more easily than most. You get a +2 bonus on caster level made to overcome a creature's spell resistance. That could be kind of nice. Combat casting. Concentration checks made to cast a spell or use a spell-like ability. You know, combat casting might be a great way to go too. What do you guys think? Do I go with Evocation, Greater Spell Focus? Do I go with Combat Casting? Or do I go with Spell Penetration? Or something else if you guys have a suggestion, but I think those are the main sellers right now. You'll have to pick all of them up eventually. Fair enough. Well, since you start out and we don't know quite what our abilities or where we'll be at, maybe combat casting where it'll help when I'm being threatened or in an issue is the way to go. Then why don't we go with... You can pick... Oh, no, it's brass. The gold... Oh, you could pick gold twice. Greater spell focus to start? Alright, fair enough. Evocation. I have spent my life up until this point devoting myself to evocation spells. And we go with Arcana. I'm not usually a min-max kind of guy, but this is kind of... Ooh, Dimension Door! Teleportation! Woo! Visibility? Nice. Dispel Magic, that's a good one. True Seeing. Banishment? Wow. Power Word Stun. Nice. Why don't we go with the Arcane Bloodline then? Bloodline class selection. So that explains the town that was on fire. Maybe. I know nothing. I know nothing. Bloodline class selection. Additional class skills for the arcane bloodline. World, nature, or lore. What's the difference? Is it just... Oh, it's just a class skill? Walks away with the tail on fire. Why is the tip of your tail bald? No reason. No reason at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you saying I have fur as red as fire? It's just more skills that you'll never use. Then we'll do Knowledge World. Ooh, choose a spell. Color spray. Flare burst. Oh, grease. Oh, grease. That could... Is grease flammable? Magic weapon. Magic missile. Stunning barrier. Summon monster? Oh, that's a broken ability. Mage armor. True strike. This is not D&D. Okay. You know, eventually all of the systems kind of blend together a little bit. I mean, Burning Hands is a good ability, but it attacks friend and foe. As he walks away with fire in his hands, singing, I don't want to set the world on fire. Yeah. The world's been burning since the world's been burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. Boy, I haven't heard that song in years either. Wow. Corrosive touch, ear-piercing scream, enlarge person. Minus dex. There are so many innuendos and issues with enlarged person. Hurricane bow. Hypnotism? Maybe we should just go with magic missile. 1d4 plus 1. Is this a guaranteed hit in the system? Every two classes, 2, 3. Every 2 caster levels beyond 1, you gain an additional missile. 2 at level 3, okay. So you start with a 1d4 missile, and then you gain more as you level up. What does Burning Hands do? I mean, we are 1d4 fire damage per caster level. I mean, we're doing burn him with fire. We might as well just do burn him with fire. Choose a deity. Here we go. So evil is out. I want to not be evil. Oh, the Pathfinder card game shows its head. I remember these symbols. Torg. Favorite weapon is the Warhammer. Do the Katsudon, my race, have a specific god that they worship? Does anyone know the lore? Asmodeus. King of Hell, yeah. Domains is evil. You know, Mace makes sense for that. I could be an atheist. Not really. Charm. Knowledge, luck, trickery. chaotic good, true neutral. Chaos. Both of these have the rapier? Interesting. Desna. Neutral good, chaotic neutral. That old chestnut. Lawful neutral, lawful evil, neutral evil. It's always the right choice. God of alcohol, brewery, and freedom. I mean, yeah. Is one of the ascendants. Those mortals who achieved godhood by passing the test of the Starstone. Because legend tells that he passed the test while intoxicated. He is also known as the lucky drunk, the drunken hero, or the accidental god. So that's a thing. What are you? Gorum? Imadea is like the main one here, isn't it? Irori. Master of Masters. Unarmed Strike. He drank too much and woke up the next morning as a god. Yeah, something like that. Netheus. Short sword. Okay. Phasmid. Dagger. Yeah. You know, I'm actually kind of tempted to be the drinking hero. I don't know, there's something about it that just fits with the feel. Nethys is the one? Neutral good, lawful neutral, neutral chaotic neutral, neutral evil. The god of the... Okay. The all-seeing eye, who holds knowledge and magic above all things. Witnessing all things, fueled his divinity and shattered his mind. He is a god of magic torn between destroying the world with one hand and saving it with the other. Don't quote you on that. It sounds like them, though. The other thing, too, is he kind of sounds like the god that went insane and then got so bored of being insane he went sane afterwards. Which I kind of like the sound of. The all-seeing eye. I'm also really fine with being neutral. And straight up neutral are good. I'm not a huge fan of the evil routes, but being constrained to lawful good is also a pain in the ass. Oh, so it's not in this game. Okay, interesting. Daikitsu is the Kitsudon god. Good to know. Thanks for the info. Lamashtu? Oh yeah, I know Lamashtu. Evil, madness, strength, and trickery. Yeah, that sounds... Iode. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, neutral good, chaotic neutral. You know, I'm actually leaning towards... Priest of Balance. Leaning towards the Drunk God. Lawful good, lawful neutral. I suppose if I really want to make it easy for myself, I could just do Otter, who's everything. God of walls and ditches. There we go. Oh, it's only any lawful. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. I thought he was a little. I suppose atheism is everything. Rahmdim faith. It's just a religion. Pick something, damn it. Chaotic, lawful, neutral, good. Lawful, good, neutral, good, lawful, neutral. I think we'll just do Ioma Day. I suppose I could do Torg. Father of creation. Weapon is the longsword. I like the longsword better. Alignment. Lawful neutral. I can't be true neutral. Neutral good. Appearance. Wow, I have slider bars. Body type. So we have skinny, we have bulky, and we have balanced. Ooh, he's kind of cool. He's a little vicious, though. Oh, I like the idea of the soot marks from all the fire. Yeah. The soot marks from all the fire. There are no scars because he has fur. Fair enough. Ooh, I like that orange. That's a good orange. Hairstyle. I guess I can't have a beard. Although I guess I kind of do have a beard. You can have war paint? What does this change? Oh, is this just his markings? I guess it is kind of like war paint. Huh, weird. Fido the Pyro. Primary color. Why not something like Pyranus Ignis? It sounds noble, but it also has fire written all over it. Pyranus Ignis. I don't even know how you'd spell that. Oh, that's right, I get two. Oh. I forgot I have shapeshift. was wondering why there was a second appearance showing up. That looks like a Playboy. That right there is Bruce Wayne. That is, I just got out of the army. Ignitus. Fair enough. I'm not good at spelling. Clark Kent, anyone? Heracles? Man bun. Fro. And Chrome Dome. I kind of like the ponytail. We gotta give him a beard. Ooh, now there's a beard. I kind of like that. That's kind of got like the wolf feel to it. That's elder grandfather trainer. That's a dwarf. That is a dwarf. Yeah. This is like Chinese elder right here. I like that though. Oh, now there you go. The fiery mane. I like that. Too red. Not natural. That's nice. Primary color, secondary color, voice.
A mere flesh wound. Get it off me.
Let us press on.
You're done for.
Let us bide our time.
I lead. You.
This will hurt.
March, march. All I do is march.
Beautiful. And off we go.
Suppose we could have Co-Carnage.
Damn, son!
I kind of like the idea of having Co as our voice.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Oh, Gandalf.
I'm always ready. I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
So it comes to this. I will guide.
I can find better.
That's what you get. I'm not touching that. Not that I care.
I didn't even break a sweat. Let us be off. We cannot be defeated.
Oh,
Adventures awaits.
Sean Connery, right there.
I won't give up. Forwards!
Together we stand. Defeat is not an option.
We'll win this. One way or first come, first served.
I kind of feel that optimism should be the way for a Katsudon in his situation. Name. Day. Fariest. Fido the Pyro. Why not Fido Ignitus? Fido Ignitus. I like Fido Ignitus. Fido. Ignitus. Purge them with fire. Purge them with fire. Oh. Okay.
Are you still here?
Cross-blooded. Flat-footed, touch AC. Simple weapons. Blah, blah, blah. Simple weapons. Looks like we're good. Anyone got any complaints before I send her? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you guys for all your help getting through that. I'm not the best when it comes to making up my mind. And your input and suggestions were a lot of fun. Thank you. And thanks for joining me today. Appreciate it. Print them and go. The front, yeah. Bag them and tag them. No, that's the other end. Come on, computer. You can do it. Why did you stop at 92? Have you ever noticed that the 100th percentage is almost... Oh. Something happened. What just happened here, my good friend? Discord? Why did Discord kick in? Go away! What the heck? Steam is not responding. My computer. Hey Apex, thanks for joining. Appreciate the follow. My computer just went no. Interesting. I've never had my computer do this. It just completely crapped out now. What the heck just happened to you? Hopefully my stream is still working. We're going to go to an intermission page, so that still works. And while we're at an intermission page, we're going to see if we can't resurrect something. So, what the heck happened? Close window. Close program. Pathfinder icon. The Steam stopped, and yeah, still working. Okay, thanks. Steam stopped working for me completely. So I had to get out of Steam. Did Steam need to run updates today or something? Connecting to the Steam account. Steam is alive. Weird. Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Come on, you can do it, little buddy. Peso. Switch you back to the stream. So that's still working. Weird. I don't get it. This worked fine earlier when I tried playing it. Looks like the game crashed last time. Do you want to send a crash report? I don't want to deal with it right now. Do I have to... I have to start all... Fudge. Dang it. New game. Main story. Normal. See how fast I can breeze through this. Custom. Portrait. We want him. Character class. We want sorcerer, cross-blooded. We want the Katsudon. Katsudon is a food, isn't it? I'm saying the name wrong, I'm betting. We want the charisma based. We want the street urchin pickpocket. Strength. Con. That's not how the character was set up. Oh, that might be how I want to do it, though. Because Khan will give me more HP. Yeah, 9 hit points. Woo! Ah, good old charisma. Okay, we'll go with that. And then we want arcane knowledge and persuasion. For the feat, we want spell focus, evocation, correct? Let me scroll up, because I remember I went with your suggestion. I just got to figure out which suggestion you gave me. Because I also know that the names don't register in my head. Although by the time I find it, you might have been able to tell me already. So the cross-blooded. Hell Knights are necessary evil. Spell focus. Yeah, I think it's evocation. Enchantment, yeah. Evocation. Next. The bloodlines we want are gold. Then greater evocation, yeah. Greater spell focus, evocation. And then Arcana. World. Burning Hands. What were we the god of? Wasn't it was it Iomade? I think it was Iomade. Arcane Bloodline, didn't I? Yeah, Arcane Bloodline. Yep. Yeah, because neutral good. Satan? Was that what I went through? I guess we might as well go with Satan. I'm fine with that. Neutral good, chaotic neutral. We'll line up neutral good for now. And then the appearance. I think it was. Yeah, that guy. And then it was this orange? Yeah. And then appearance 2. One scar. Beard. Meh, we'll leave it at 1. Whoops. Oh, now there's a grizzled looking man. Yeah, he looks pissed off. We'll just leave it at 1. Primary color, secondary color, hairstyle, da 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 da. Next.
A mere flesh wound.
I can find better.
And then we go back to Fido. Ignite us. And I want the 12th day of the 3rd month. Why? Just cuz.
First come, first served.
A Lich's phylactery will not immediately kill it, but doing so is necessary to defeat the monster. Oh, so that's how that works in this world. If you die on me again, I'm going to be mighty pissed, computer. A Lich's soul box. $92. Come on, you can do it. There's a transition in the music. Computer is trying. 98. 100. There we go. We're good. A little scary there.
Hey,
Oh.
somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
It's a little choppy over there on your end. I look so regal.
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Can I just call you asshole now and skip the rush?
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Hold that bleeding innards in for a second while I disarm you. Your concern is touching.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
I won't give up that easy.
Hear, hear. That's the Crusader spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
There we go. Go get her. If ever there was one.
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm a traveler just passing by. I don't remember. I am Fideo Ignis.
That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
What is my business in the city?
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabras. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Nice. Thank you for helping?
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust. Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
What happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
Continue.
But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabras. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
End dialogue. And my computer explodes. Saving. Good call. Game auto saved. Right mouse button on spots where you want to move your character. WASD. E and Q. Shift. Tab. There it is. I love a drink, me especially, when the city's footing the bill. What do you say, another round? Grow claws, change shape. Suppose I could be my human form. What's over here? Oh, abilities and stuff. Dang. Lots of citizens and peasants. Guards, nobles. What's here? Characters and interactive objects. Right mouse button, hold tab to highlight all interactions, show interaction icons. Okay. Chest containing festival attendees' weapons. Her Majesty heals. To Her Majesty's health, then. Ooh, crystal. A harp? What else is there? There's drinking. We'll go here then. Sock him one. Oof. Bam, right in the jaw. Ha ha ha. You call that a punch? Here, let me show you how it's done. My computer is not liking this. I apologize. Yeah, the stream's cutting out too. Damn it. Kills a dragon just like that? That's not good.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
I've seen you somewhere before.
Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed. I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Who is Discari?
You must have got a good drubbing round the head, brother. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
What's the situation in the city?
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. Place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
Care to lend me a weapon? I'll try to fight the demon.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Item received, light crossbow.
Try not to get eaten now!
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iolade. Behold the death I saw.
Okay then. Little slow on the uptake. I apologize. My computer's trying its hardest. But I do thank you all for joining and watching. Means a lot. And talking. Why does my computer not like this so much? Weird.
The silver dragon Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Okay. Quick save. Options. Sound. Music volume. Actually, so far, all these seem to be pretty darn good. We'll display one, full screen border. Reduce to improve in performance. $19, $20, $180, $10.50. Graphics quality, we're gonna go with medium. Try and boost some of the abilities of my computer to deal with some of this. Apply. Save. Oops. Apply. Save. So maybe with the medium graphics quality, let's try that. Hopefully that'll help speed up some of our issues. And help my computer deal with the situation a little better. Small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain under a stream of curses through clenched teeth. Uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She is pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Skill checks and dialogue. During the course of the game, you will have to apply your skills in many different situations. Frequently, you will have to make a skill check during dialogue. Here, for example, we are trying to help Sealeth fetch a Neva from beneath the rubble. The results of such checks determine how events subsequently pan out. Such a check is usually performed by blah 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 blah. With bonuses, does it? So world knowledge, I have a +0, but I do have it. Shows your character for this action. +1, +8. Oh, evil diplomacy. No, I'm not doing the evil option. It's a little early to be going down that road. I guess the +1 is better than +0. I just gotta roll an 11 or higher. Woo! Succeed! What did I roll? Athletics. Does it tell me? Oh. Rolled a 19. Well, that's stupid. That was a waste of a really good roll.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
I mean, I disagree. It's worth worrying about a stone if the stone can take out the demons.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
I came here to fight the Abyss. One person's war is another person's opportunity. Wow. I am led by destiny. I don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel it is not by chance. It's always fun when you add a dramatic flair to stuff. Wound up here by chance. My name is Fido Ignitus.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Whoa, girl. Slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Party. Portrait or appropriate Alt key. To select several characters at a given time, either drag a command box while holding the left mouse button, or click the portrait of the desired character and with Shift plus left mouse button. Select all, press the backspace. That's helpful. I've been playing not way too much, but I've been playing, in case for too long. I keep on wanting to hit Alt to bring up what's around me. Collect all. You have acquired a new piece of equipment for your main character. To equip it, open the inventory. Select crossbow. You can have up to 4 sets of weapons. That's kind of nice. Cold iron dagger, ever burning torch, cloak of resistance. What's going on, everybody? Wow. Huh. My computer is not happy. Well, we created our character tonight. There's only an hour left. So I think what I'm going to do, because as you can tell too, there's something interesting going on with Streamlabs. I mean, there should be buttons and stuff. So I think my computer just needs a hard reset. I don't know entirely what went wrong with it. But hopefully it'll fix it and we can come back to this tomorrow. I do plan on streaming tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had fun. Sorry we didn't get any further. Hopefully we can get a little further tomorrow. But, well, I mean, I guess I could try one more time. Nah. We'll just let her be. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had fun. Should be on again normal time tomorrow. Feel free to stop by my Discord. I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you stop by and join me there. Feel free. The links are in the About Me page. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys showing up and talking tonight. It means a lot. Stay safe. I'll see you. Hopefully, I'll see you next time. And if I don't see you sooner, I will see you later. Have a good one, guys.